Hi, Ms. Wise and Ms. Kayetta here to go over certain points to help you guide you in writing your editorial.
In its simplest form, an editorial is written by a newspaper's senior staff members to reflect the point of view held by the newspaper. Different newspapers reflect different political viewpoints, perspectives, and ideals. These distinct views are supported and explained through editorials. Editorials are all about opinions. Editorials are similar to persuasive writing, but they do not need to have an alternative or option to your argument. However, you must make your point very clear to your audience.
To define an editorial further, a writer must have an introduction, body, conclusion, and other news stories, an objective explanation to the issue, especially complex issues, and provide a timely news angle. The opinions of the writer must be delivered in a professional manner. Good editorials engage issues, not personalities, and refrain from name-calling or other petty tactics of persuasion. Anyone can gripe about a problem, but a good editorial should take a proactive approach to making the situation better by using constructive criticism. Lastly, an editorial needs a solid and concise conclusion that powerfully summarizes the writer's opinion. Give it some punch.
Let's take a look at a sample editorial from the July 10th New York Times. This is the first paragraph from an article called Heating Up. The recent heat wave that has fried much of the country, ruined crops, and led to heat-related deaths has again raised the question of whether this and other extreme weather events can be attributed to human-induced climate change. The answer, increasingly, is a qualified yes.
When we look at this introduction, we can see the main idea is clearly communicated in the first sentence.
Let's look at the next paragraph of the editorial. Many politicians and a vocal minority of scientists dispute such predictions as alarmist. What they cannot dispute are the numbers. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the 11 years from 2001 to 2011 rank among the warmest globally since record-keeping began 132 years ago. The average temperature in the contiguous United States for the first 6 months of this year, the National Climatic Data Center reported on Monday, were the hottest recorded since 1895. Here, we see that there are 3 specific sources consulted by the author: politicians and scientists, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and the National Climatic Data Center.
To build content, an author must consult authorities on their topic. Primary sources are a good place to start looking for information, or a writer could conduct interviews, collect scientific data, investigate political surveys, and consult statistical abstracts. A writer must look into all possible arguments to be well prepared in their presentation of their point of view.
As you start to write your editorial, remember, put your thesis in the first paragraph, find support from many sources, and reinforce your opinion at every turn.
One last thing, you'll need a conclusion. Here, an editorial should offer possible outcomes to the problem addressed, but unlike a persuasive essay, a writer does not need a definite solution, but must propose change. Once you have an opinion and thesis, editorials are easy. Put a lock on your position and support it.